things will never happen in our country.
Right.
It will never ever happen.
Like I just came here to get a degree. Now I'm dying. Now I'm dying.
Auntie Mabero.
Yeah.
Check it out, Mabero.
You know why it's coming back to Zimbs? Because that same person came all the way to Zimbabwe to campaign for votes.
Chairman Wesadaki. It's me. I'm him. Honestly. Sure.
I can't teach you how to be sad. I can't teach you how to be angry. Only you can understand what anger means to you, what sadness means to you.
What's happening around the world? Ashwagandha. Where do we get what is red in the shell? Ashwagandha, ashwagandha, ashwagandha. What's new, brand new, give me hope. Ashwagandha, ashwagandha. With the updates, that's how we roll.
Feeling safe is actually underrated in our country. As Africans, I think we have to actually appreciate the feeling of being safe, not having to think about terrorist attacks or earthquakes. It's actually a good thing. So it's your boy Skip, back with another episode of Ashwagandha. Welcome, guys. We have Gigi besides me, Mr. Oka behind the camera.
Yes, sir.
So I said what I said in the beginning to say that we recently got a terrorist attack in our country. I'm saying our country.
It's not ours. We're just here.
We're just here.
Because we are.
So in this country, you guys, I think already, if you are an active follower, you know which country we are at. So in this country, we just had a recent terrorist attack. Yes. So the thing is, because of that terrorist attack, we had to have an internet blackout. Like no Instagram, no TikTok, no social media. Nothing was working. Everything was just down.
Because the thing is, I didn't know there was even a terrorist attack. All I know is that, like, I went on my TikTok. I'm trying to watch TikToks. The next thing, it's not loading.
Let me give you the details. Sorry, you were saying?
Yeah, like all I care about is social media. It was not working, and then.
Okay, so the thing is, at least 5 people have been killed and 22 others were wounded in an attack on the headquarters of Turkey Aerospace and defense company Turkish Aerospace Industries near the capital, Ankara. Yes, it's in Ankara, that's where it happened. Okay. So Turkey's interior minister said 2 terrorists were neutralized. I don't know if they were killed or they were caught. Because neutralized means like so many things, right?
They're dead.
Mr. Oga, what do you think?
I think they're dead.
Yeah.
Okay, that's the meaning of neutralized. Okay, so in the incident, I repeat, 2 terrorists were neutralized in the incident at the headquarters of the state-run firm. Turkish minister, I don't know how to pronounce his name, but the Turkish minister wrote on X on Wednesday that we have 5 martyrs and 22 wounded in the attack, and 3 of the injured were already discharged from the hospital, and 19 of them are under treatment.
Oh, you meant like martyrs, right?
Yeah, that's
that's
what they said.
I think last week I was talking about the suppression of content here in Turkey.
Yeah.
Like if anything happens that is against the government, like they do whatever they can to suppress that.
Yeah, they're
and
so
this was so big. Yeah, so they just started to like shut down everything.
Yeah. The one thing they would do is shut down Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, YouTube.
They always do that, bro.
Why do they?
It's not the first time they do that.
Is that how like terrorists like
communicate? I think so.
And they just
or maybe they.
No, like,
I can't say that they are trying to suppress the news.
So I think there are a lot of things, do you understand, that might be at play here, do you understand? Because you see, for example, Turkey is trying to enter European Union, and they want Turkey to be terrorist free, and now they're applying for BRICS membership, and that too could do something for them, do you understand? Because they've been trying to enter European Union for more than 20 years now. So, but this terrorist attack is something on its own because it's a lot of things. Do you understand? But we're not gonna go there, so
I am sorry for starting on that note. That's not how.
All I know is that, right, this is like now the second terrorist attack I've experienced was I'm here. Like, I think I've been here for like 3 years.
Sorry for changing the routine, guys. I just wanted to speak it out before we start.
You wanted to let it out.
Exactly. How have you been, Mrs. Egige?
I'm good.
Any updates?
I'm alright. Except that somehow midterms dawned on me.
Oh, about that. It's really stressing me out.
Like they just came on me and I'm like, how did we get
How
here?
did we get there? I don't understand how this. It was so fast.
But we are here now. Somehow we are here now. So it's a lot, but I'll make it through. One thing I will do is make it
Definitely, yeah, for you. We know. We already know.
How was your week? What was going on?
My week was okay. The only thing that I can tell you about, that I can talk about, is going to the hospital because I'm doing my internship.
You do your internship like every year. How's that going? Because you're like interacting with Turkish patients.
Exactly.
You
so
are
stressful.
International student.
I don't want to lie to you. It's so stressful. Like, I think I have to actually learn the language for me.
Yeah, you might
for it
as
to
well.
get better. Because
I think for you, like, you actually use it, right? Like, for some of us, I've never had to, like, of course I interact with like with Turkish people in stores or something, and it's easy to use Google Translate. But like, if you are doing like your internship every single year, you actually have to like speak to people in Turkish to understand why they are sick or something. So you might have to go for it.
Yeah, because it's a big part. You have to interact with the patients and shit.
So for now, you have to know how to speak to them. So
I don't know our fellow
No, but I wanted to say something about like the terrorist attack you said.
Oh,
right?
okay.
I wanted to say that like this is now like the second incident I've read about like wars have been here.
Wait, the other one was also a terrorist attack.
Yeah, apparently. Listen, I don't really like get into like the deep politics of this country because to be honest, I'm just here to get my degree
and deep.
But I'm here.
Nothing more, nothing less.
But I'm here at the end of the day, so like, you know, the current affairs like affect me somehow. I think like in 2022, yes, there was also like another one. And why it got to me was that, okay, this one happened in Ankara, the one
I was not yet here.
No, the one you're talking about right now, it happened in Ankara. And it's like, we live in Istanbul, right?
So it's far away.
It's far away.
Yeah.
But this one that happened was in Istanbul, in Taksim, a place where like
Taksim?
Yes, it's a place
terrorist destination.
It's a place where like on a random day, I won't even think about it the whole week. I'll just think, you know what, today I want to go to Taksim to like shop or something. It's like a really nice like destination place.
Exactly. I wanted to say tourist when I said
terrorist. Of course, and there are like so many people that are always there. And it's somewhere that I would like think like I wake up and I'm like, you know what, at 4 p.m. I'm gonna go there. And then there's like this one day, me and my sisters were like all in our house. Like for that one day we decided not to go to Taksim because it's like normal for us to be like, let's go to Taksim. And then there was a terrorist attack. Basically like a lady like planted a bomb in the middle. This like basically in Taksim, right, there's Istiklal. It's a street, a long stretch of street. There are like shops, like that's like
close to Taksim Square.
Yes, it's basically Taksim Square. Yeah, okay. That whole street is where you get the shops. You like if you're a tourist, right, and you go to that area, you get like the whole Istanbul experience basically because there's so many people there, so many shops. It's nice, right?
Agreed.
That's where that lady decided to plant the bomb, right? And it actually like successfully exploded and like killed people and it like
people died. And
why it was really scary to me is like honestly I could have been in Taksim at that time. It wasn't even like an odd time of the day. It was literally like 5-6 p.m. when that bomb exploded.
You see, that's why I was saying these things will never happen in our country.
Right.
It will never ever happen. Like someone just having a gun, just a gun. It's actually a difficult and long process for you to get a gun in Zimbabwe.
Yeah, but people are just out here like they just walk around with bombs.
It's easy to,
and they just drop it in a place where everyone is walking, and
crazy.
people died. So like, it's actually quite scary. Like before, I was like, you know what? I've heard stories, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I'm like, you know what? I'm fine because I've never heard like maybe in a place where I've been. But that day, I was like, damn, I easily could have been walking in that street, going to there's this nice shop I like going to.
Yeah.
And it was really close to there, so I'm like, I could have easily just like been a victim to this.
Exactly.
Like people are out here fighting themselves. Yeah, we are just trying to get degrees. I promise you, we're just trying to get degrees. But you could have died. So that day I was really like,
that's
here
scary.
now.
That's actually
And
scary.
not even a few months later, there was an earthquake. Again, it didn't.
Oh, you're victims of the earthquake.
Yeah, it didn't necessarily happen in the city I stayed with. Thank God. But it happened.
Just hearing about it, you'll be like, what if it happens here?
Because you're in a like a very close proximity to
yeah.
where it happens. So it's like it feels close to home because you're like, okay, like what are the odds that this happens to me? Very, very small. Like it could happen to you and it's scary. But you know what? That's why I believe God is there because
you know that time during the earthquake when it happened,
you're also there.
Yeah, I was around.
These guys came.
I've been here for 3 years now.
Oh my days.
Still counting.
Oh,
I don't know if you remember that time during that earthquake, there was a lot of fear mongering.
For sure.
Saying that the earthquake is gonna come and it's gonna hit Istanbul harder than anywhere. So like everyone was.
It was scary.
Everyone was
You were like, God, is this how I die?
Like I just came here to get a degree. Now I'm dying. Now I'm dying. Now I'm dying.
This is actually crazy.
Yeah, I mean it's like we come here to like get better opportunities and to be exposed to a different world.
But the risk.
But like this country in particular,
You might just die.
because I can't speak to other countries. I don't know what happens there. But here, right, it seems like there are a few scary situations that like come to life here and there that are like they make you like rethink life, like, you know.
Like in this country, there's so much gun violence though.
Even like let's forget about the bombs.
You can just hear gunshots randomly.
And now we're even used to it. That's scary. If you see yourself being used to a gunshot, like hearing a gunshot, you're like, okay, well, it's not me. Like that's really something. But I don't know. I think we are alive and we thank God. I mean,
Thank the Lord. Okay, so Mozambicans right now are very angry at us as Zimbabweans. Reason being, there's some news that Zimbabweans actually participated in the Mozambican election. So the Mozambican citizens are angry at us because the person that won the election, they didn't want the person to win. So they're saying that we actually contributed a lot for the guy to win.
I see. One thing I'll say about Zimbabwe is that we're everywhere.
How did you get there? How can you vote in a country that is not yours?
There's an episode where we're involved in Nigerian church.
Exactly.
Now we are in Mozambique and actual politics.
You guys are beginning.
Stay at home, guys. I know
No,
it's
but
hard.
it just started. Like you couldn't find Zimbabweans anyway. Like we're just content with our country.
But like no one.
Yeah, because
knows
we
that
are very
actually-
few. Like our population
Bro.
is not as large as others. But
No, it's actually
here we are.
cutting now. Like people are now doing things. People are
Yeah,
going
'cause things are
everywhere
tough.
now. Yeah. Well, then like you Nigerians, you are everywhere, and you've been like that since ever since.
Our own case is different.
Yeah, we can't even copy. But listen, Zimbabweans, don't get yourself in trouble. But okay, we are here now. I read that it's not like it was an illegal thing. Like we didn't swerve our way into voting in Mozambique. It was actually we were legally allowed to vote in Mozambique, right? So, because even the Mozambique, one of the candidates was even campaigning in Zimbabwe. Safe to say, even doing like campaigns and whatever, because I don't know if it's like a law in Mozambique that we can vote. I think it is, because if we're allowed to, then it is a law. So somehow, some way, as a Zimbabweans, because we are, if for those who don't know, we are like neighbors, like share borders, right? So there are some cities that are even like right on the border. So I think the Zimbabweans could be allowed to vote in Mozambique, and then we went ahead and voted in Mozambique. There were even videos of them like being happy that they voted in Mozambique, you know.
Anzi Mabero.
Yeah,
Chegeta Mabero.
Are they like citizens of Mozambique or
not necessarily. From all I read, not necessarily. For some, they are actually citizens, but Zimbabwean citizens, they could be allowed to vote in
because like there's a video that we
why
see.
Though? Like,
we don't know.
Yeah, I think, and from what I also read, it's a whole conspiracy theory that like the people who were voted for, right? Like they knew what they were doing. Like if they go Zim and they campaign and whatever, those people who vote for that person, right? Which brings us back to what is actually happening. These Zim people, in fact, voted for what the Zambian people did. I mean, Mozambican people did not want. The person they did not want to be voted for is the one they voted
but
for. But there's no. How would we tell?
What I genuinely think is this guy rigged the elections because they think that he rigged. But if he rigged, it's him. Even
right.
like he used Zimbabweans.
No, but you know why
it's him. It's his fault.
You know why it's coming back to Zims? It's because that same person came all the way to Zimbabwe to campaign for votes. And the other person who they are fighting against did not come to Zim to campaign for votes. So who did they vote for? Obviously.
But are the Zimbabweans voters that significant to determine the outcome?
That's actually what I wanted to say. That like, are we really like?
Our country is actually it's a small country.
The people who cared enough.
And most of the people are not in
the people who cared enough to cross the border to the other side to go vote. I don't think they're as much as the actual citizens of Mozambique.
But so really, they can make a difference.
They should fight.
They can make a difference.
Cause if I'm thinking if I was in Zim right now, right?
Yeah.
I wouldn't give a fuck about crossing the whole border to go vote for a Zambian, like Mozambican president. Like, I mean, it has something to do with me because they say that like a lot of people get things from the Mozambican side.
Mabero.
Mabero. In English, clothes in bulk.
Clothes.
They get stuff from Mozambique in like a cheap price. Then also truck drivers as well. They are also part of the chat. Truck drivers get things from Mozambique.
How do you know about this?
They cross the border. Oh no, I read. I care.
Impressive.
I care.
That's impressive.
I care.
Okay.
Anyways, I was saying,
okay.
Some of these truck drivers.
I see you. I see.
They drive like they get things from Mozambique. They cross the border. Because mind you, like I said, we are neighbors, right? So the distance between Mozambique and Zimbabwe is like small. I mean, depends on the city you're going to. Like if you then go to the what's it called?
Maputo.
City center. It will be a bit of a journey, but the point is the people who would care enough about what happens in Mozambique are the people who sell those clothes in bulk, the truck drivers and all of that. So if you compare that amount to the actual citizens of Mozambique, are we really the problem?
You know, guys, honestly, this is the first time that I've ever heard someone speaking about Mozambique.
Yeah, even me, it's the first time I also spoke about Mozambique.
But people, you shouldn't do that.
Mozambicans and Burundis. Have you ever heard of something from Burundi?
But even Malawi, bro.
But
No, because you had me saying, I kept saying like another country because that's the only other country.
Yeah, you were saying Zambia.
Yes, because Zambia is like we share a Victoria Falls.
And they do things, they play football and shit.
No, also the 7. The only reason why I speak about Zambia is because you share the Victoria Falls. That's the only reason why I would speak about Zambia. That's why I keep saying it. But Mozambique, I've never had like a reason
What
to
do they
speak
do?
about it.
Like I saw someone in the comments saying like Mozambique looks like a township.
I know. Let's just not speak on. Let's not speak on people's
it's someone.
We've also been
it
there.
was just a
some
comment.
point.
Like I've never been to Mozambique. I don't know what it looks like. So
Yeah.
don't take it too hard.
But I mean, at the end of it, I don't think Zimbabweans are the biggest of your problem. We can't do
They
much.
should fight the one who won the elections
Because Ndia, he's the person who did the fraud.
Who brought everyone?
Yeah,
Exactly.
and
It's
he's
not
the
our
one who
fault.
committed fraud.
Don't
or whatever.
bring us in matters that we were not involved.
Now,
We were involved.
I think like when something happens, right, we need to point a finger at someone. And
doesn't
when us as Zimbabweans are somehow as you Zimbabweans, like you like to put yourself in situations.
Exactly.
In little
We were not
kerfuffles.
supposed to be in the face.
So now if you are there, it's easy to point a finger at you. Now you're in danger. Now you have to stay indoors. I heard like there's a whole lockdown because it's not necessarily to Zimbabweans only. It's like people are protesting just against generally the opposition party. Do you understand? So it's easy for us to like point the finger at a third party, you know.
You have to blame someone.
You have to blame someone, and we are there.
But it does not have to
we are
be
the
us.
ones. We are the ones who are not.
We are not the problem.
No, it isn't to see Mozambique, and so we'll be like, our schools is what the
Because like they are killing people. Like it's actually xenophobia type shit, brother.
Yeah, it started off by like the people who won killed opposition people, like two opposition significant opposition party people were killed, and that's how the
protests started.
Yeah, it's literally so serious.
It is serious.
It's sad. And the fact that we are caught in the crossfire is like also a bit sad, because like we've gone through enough. Like everywhere we go, we are going through xenophobia. And listen, we're not trying to come and steal your resources or anything, but like things are tough in Zim. We're just trying to look for like a better life.
You know. So we're saying with the Zimbabweans tinongobudikira kwese. After all, my chairman is Sadaki. Can you say it with me?
President Mnangagwa said, "Kwese kwa uri
chairman was Sadaki."
The leaders of SADC.
But actually, I don't know the reason to why we actually participated.
Oh no, it's a whole ballot thing, bruh.
I don't know if you know what it is. Do you have any idea why we actually participated in the election?
I think it's because every 4 years there's a new president of SADC.
Exactly.
So currently, President Mnangagwa ED.
We are the lucky ones.
President of SADC.
SADC, chairman with SADC.
Yes. Like so, it's a rotating thing.
Alright. Okay. So that's why.
Like it's like every 4 years, different people get to be the chairman, and this time it's us.
But is it enough reason though? Like
no, it has to be like that. Cause I'm literally SADC, and it's the southern part of Africa.
Yeah.
So everyone should get a chance to.
So are you saying we can vote anyway?
No, that's not the reason. Like SADC has nothing to do with elections or anything. It's just the development of the southern region of Africa. And for now, Tisuma chairman.
And it's more like, kana uri chairman me SADC, Jehovah Gamata trade. Any trade that happens in the southern region has to go through ED. President Mnangagwa
of Zimbabwe.
And trade, who is the biggest part of business?
Of course.
Agreed.
Yes. So that's why he says anyone who has a deal that has to do with SADC, you're the chairman. Because who? Him, Emerson Mnangagwa is the president. If you're a Zimbabwean citizen right now, you're the chairman. That's why he says that.
Agreed.
I mean, it's nice for us to hear.
But like, does that give you like the authority to interfere in people's election?
No,
is it like
that's what I was saying. Like for like they are not two related issues. Like we're not allowed to vote just because Zimbabwean is the chairman of SADC for it. That's like completely unrelated issues. I'm not sure what the context is as to why we are allowed to vote, but as Zimbabweans we were allowed to vote in the Mozambican elections right now. Like if you see a candidate coming to Zimbabwe to campaign for votes, it means that like what we vote for means something to them because we are neighbors like this, like we share
Very close.
like the whatever city is a border to the next city of Mozambique are like this, like we're like twins, whether like you just cross and now you're in Mozambique, you cross now you're in Zimbabwe, so it's basically like we are like a one whole thing. And somehow in their constitution or in their election laws we are allowed to vote. That's the only reason why we're allowed to vote, not necessarily because we are the chairmen of SADC. The chairmen of SADC things comes in where people are like, I read somewhere on Twitter where someone was saying when we heard that like as Zimbabweans we can vote in Mozambique, the president said nothing about like the situation, like you know what the effects would be, like what the impact would be or something like that, but not necessarily because we can vote just because we are the chairmen. No, that's not the case. It's like we are allowed to, for some reason we were allowed to vote in the Mozambique elections, but
yeah, I think I understand the point because you see, even in Nigeria, in my hometown, like there's a village, Gambo, that is very close to Cameroon, and the village, like it's very close to the city in Cameroon. So the people that are staying in that village, and it's a big market, they are allowed to use safer, and the people that are close to on the other side, the one that are close to the Nigerian village are allowed to also use Naira. So like I think I get the point, like it's kind of a thing to unite the people. Like,
because when there's a border that's like just like a thin line, and there's this like when you cross it you're now in Zimbabwe, when you cross it you're now in Mozambique, and it's a thin line, you're as much as being in the same country because you can easily cross.
And at the end of the day, we are all Africans.
Yeah.
This border stuff, like it's a white construct that was brought to us. We've never had that
By the colonialists.
These white people.
Agreed. Hold on, guys. So you know, we always have like a comic relief because we always talk about serious stuff. Every time we have something serious to talk about. So we have we have a comic relief. So again, as usual, we're gonna have like a spelling bee contest
in which I will win.
That's arguable.
Is it though? I've been winning like the last 2 games. So.
Alright, yeah. So Mr. Oga's gonna give us some spellings. Bro, do you want to introduce your thing or should I do it for you?
Yeah, I mean, like you said, like it's a spelling bee.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna pronounce some words to you, and you guys try to spell it. Yeah, write it down correctly.
Not try to.
And I can even give you hints, like when you start.
He has to.
Hold
like,
on.
Put in a sentence.
Wait now. the hint is just the meaning of the word. That's
yeah.
all.
That's
Nothing
not
else.
very-
Nothing more.
But please take it.
No.
Take it easy on us. We are your friends,
Okay.
your relatives.
Let me know when you guys are ready.
Relatives.
And trust me, guys, these words are not easy.
So,
Even me.
oh man,
So just
I can't.
No, I'm so bad at spelling English words next to
No.
me.
we'll see.
I know I'll be better than
Do you have a timer?
Yeah,
So,
we have to. That's the only way it's fake.
Yeah, if I,
But we don't have to have a timer, guys.
We
Come
do.
on, come on.
so
Come
yeah,
on.
so there will be a timer. You only have 10 seconds to write down your word,
Yeah.
and
Why
that's
would
all.
you do that to us?
That's fair enough.
I'm not
10
spelling.
seconds.
Don't humiliate
Because
me
you
in
take
front of my-
forever to like spell the word and then we will stay on the
Don't worry, guys. I'll start with the easy one.
Okay.
Understand? So, the first word is no looking at each other as
Nice.
gods. No
Mr.
malpractice.
Oga just wants me to fail. You will be very happy when defeat.
So the first word is cappuccino, and it means a drink made of equal parts of espresso and hot milk.
Shit.
3,
This looks
2,
right.
1. Time's up. Yeah, Baraka is skip. You won this one.
I won.
Yeah. Your spelling is correct.
It's me. I'm him.
Honestly, she just
In
got
China.
one word wrong.
I'm that nigga. I'm that air.
So, okay, hold on. I will tell you the word and then give you the meaning, and then you write. That's when you
No,
answer.
Alana. Let's go.
Right. So,
Fair enough.
the second word is cologne. A perfumed liquid made of essential oils and alcohol.
Shit is crazy. Shit is crazy.
Time's up.
This feel like
Show your answer.
check my item.
Okay, and you? Well, okay, great won this one. Grace
Fair
won
enough.
this one. So you guys are tied. So let us step up the level a little.
Oh my days, that was the
But
easy
more.
one.
Yeah, those are actually
You guys just want
easiest
to
I can find in
humiliate
this
me.
category.
This
So-
does not measure your level of intelligence. Let me tell you one thing. Spelling
Ah, it
if you
actually
speak
does.
in English, doesn't
It actually
measure.
does.
No, it doesn't.
Bruh, you have to actually read to know the spelling of certain.
But how do you read if you don't know like English words then?
Do you get A's in an exam because you know spelling?
No, but
What are you
No, but
saying?
you need to read
this is a
to
vital.
understand
It's a
things.
vital thing, do you understand? What
No, shut
Okay.
the fuck up.
what
Shut
about
the fuck up.
when there were no like recording devices and only means of communication?
Exactly,
was
and you have to
letters?
read the word.
But it's
How
not
would
like
you
that.
understand it?
It's not like that. That's a hypothetical situation. It's not
No,
like
but-
that. So don't
How
tell
do you
that.
I
understand
agree.
a word if
He
you can't
agrees.
read
He
it?
agrees.
But how do you understand a word?
No,
if you
it's
can't
a
read
cheap
it?
shot, so I'll just
No, I
let
can
you
read
go ahead with
words,
that.
but like spelling
Can't
them is
spell
where
them.
that's where the problem is.
Sure.
Fair enough. Not fair enough.
Not fair enough. It's not the one of the times where I say fair
I
enough.
feel like he's gonna drop a
Okay,
missile.
so the next word is, and you guys should wait for me to tell you the meaning before you start writing.
Okay.
So the third word is pasteurization.
Pastoralization.
Pasteurization. Partial sterilization of foods at a temperature that destroys harmful
no.
microorganisms without major changes in the chemistry of the food. I'm much sure that both of you they studied chemistry in your high school.
Yeah.
Don't tell us that.
You don't even have an excuse because
There's no way I'll get
Time's
this
up.
correct.
The time is up. The time is up. Show us your word. Okay, yeah. Both of you are wrong.
How is it spelled?
P
Yeah.
A
Mm.
S T U
Oh,
R
you.
I Z A C I O N.
What's this?
Shit. Babe, like.
No.
Just
No,
accept
you're
you are
supposed to be
wrong.
EU.
It's okay.
So you missed a
It's
single
fine.
word.
EU.
Yeah, a single
You
letter.
still-
No, that was.
Yeah, but you actually tried.
I
Alright?
know I'm good at this.
But you are wrong.
I just don't like flexing my muscle. You know, I'm doing it with a girl. You know.
Okay, so the next word is pot potty.
Oh, guys, come on.
Pot potty, a collection containing a variety of sorts of things. Your time starts. Pens down. That's it.
Yeah, what the fuck does
Nah, none of you.
Guys, take it easy on us. Come on.
That's
This
crazy.
is-
So
nah.
let me give you the spelling.
I will
Let me get
Yeah.
P O T P O U double R.
We will never go to
Bo,
Where did the
there's
R's come
no
from?
way.
Where did the R's come from?
I've never heard that word in my life.
That's crazy. You can't do that to her.
So okay, it's fine. We're gonna bring down the.
Thank you so much because
Thank
those
you.
words.
Give
We'll
us
turn it
something.
down for you guys.
Give us something.
I mean, we have
Even
Albert
even
Einstein
the
here.
smartest person in the room is still failing
No, you
miserably.
can't. That's me.
So we have to change.
Because you know your brother is the smartest guy. Everyone knows that.
So the next word is integer. Any natural number or its negative or zero.
My marker does not write it.
We'll still be able to read it.
Okay.
Time's up. Pens down.
Already down.
Okay, my guy is proud of himself. Yeah, correct.
Shit. You're supposed to get it wrong.
Thing is, you don't know.
So-
me. You don't know Aki.
Okay, the next one is also easy, and I'm sure that you guys get to see that in at least once in a week here in Istanbul. So the next word is mannequin. A life-size dummy used to display clothes.
Life says what?
Dummy. Time is moving. Pens down.
I wanted to write what she wrote
Pens down.
there because I
Can you
looked
show
at
your
the
board?
board,
Let me see your board.
so I couldn't do that.
What about you?
That's crazy.
What the f- No, you have to show that to the camera.
I showed it.
Show it.
Did you
Show
guys see it?
it.
Come on.
it.
Show it.
What do you want to
I'm showing my spelling, so you have.
My family is watching, guys. They put me to this country to study and they see me.
No, you have.
You guys come
Show
on.
your
I'm showing mine.
Show your shameful.
You
self.
have.
The fuck, my God.
Do you know what they do in prison?
So actually, Gigi is close here because she's only missing one letter. Instead of a single N. No, actually, she's wrong.
Thank you.
No, she's
Say that again.
So the actual spelling is MANNEQURIN.
But she was at least she was,
Yeah.
she
At
was
least I
better
didn't
than.
put a
Yes,
K.
Yeah, at least. Yeah, at least.
I knew I was wrong, but I was somewhere there.
How many are we left with, guys?
Okay, so
Would have been
the next word is also simple. And really, if you don't get this one right,
Don't say that.
Okay,
Giving
it's
us a
fine.
speech before you say
it's
it.
okay, it's alright. Let me just tell you the word.
Thank you. Don't do that.
The word is expendable.
Ah.
Suitable to be used up. My guys, don't.
HIL. I'm done, nigga.
Pens down. Show us your butt.
Show us your board.
Thing is, I was sure before.
Show us your board. You finished
And then-
early and all.
And then I was
Your
like, now,
boy. Yeah, Grace got it right.
It was just one. It was just one
point
letter.
out of you now.
I have one. It was
This
just.
is expandable.
That's what he said.
It's
You said
expendable.
expendable.
Let me tell you one thing. The thing that is failing me is this guy's accent.
No,
This Nigerian,
you can't do
this
that.
Nigerian
You can't do
bastard.
that because I heard him.
That's
Okay.
true.
Exactly. We are both from the same country. He's from another country, and I heard him. So it's not valid.
Okay, the next one.
I'm ahead of you.
Okay, it's fine.
I am right.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, you
2 points I had.
As usual.
I mean, like usual, yeah.
As
Sorry,
usual.
okay. So the next word is extracurricular. Yeah, I've done a lot of this in secondary school. Outside the regular academic course or studies. Pens down, pens down, pens down,
See, just do not
pens down. Time's up.
I have to go back to Zimbabwe.
Show us your boy.
Take me back to my country. Take me back to my country. I can't get this right.
Yeah. Both of you are wrong.
Who's close though?
You failed.
Who's
She is closer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Confirm my E is supposed to be an A.
Yeah,
Yeah. See, I even knew where my mistake was.
3
My-
points.
I think it's also because of my handwriting. Because like my handwriting is not used. Like
Excuse.
maybe I might be correct, but they can't see it because of my handwriting.
Yeah. I had a feeling this A could be, this E should
You know
be
what?
an A.
It's not just one, like a group of people.
Okay, so
actually-
this is the last
Aye,
word
aye,
on our list.
aye.
And it's
Yeah.
pretty easy, but no speeches before.
Easy for you. Say, speak for yourself.
So the last word is ductile.
Huh?
Ductile. You Zimbabweans say ductile, right? We pronounce it ductile.
Because the thing is,
Capable of being shaped or bent or drawn out. Alright, my guy, if you don't get this. Pens down.
and this is crazy.
Down.
This is crazy. This is stop doing that.
Both of you are wrong.
You're also wrong.
Yeah, but she's close.
As
Doesn't matter.
usual.
It doesn't matter. We're both dumb.
It's you instead of O. So she's close.
Oh.
So I was also close.
No.
So it's
Yes, I
supposed
was.
to
No,
be,
no.
it's pronounced
Where did you get the
ductile,
R?
Aminula. It's
Where did you
pronounced
get the R
ductile.
from?
They are.
I said,
Mr. Oga, it's pronounced ductile.
That's what I was saying.
Because if you say ductile, I think it's an O.
No, but I actually pronounced it
Yeah, you
the
did.
way you
both
guys. I
actually.
said
You
ductile.
did both actually.
We say
You did.
ductile.
You did.
Fair enough.
Yeah, it's
Nah,
not my fault.
as much as I hate this guy, I vouch for him. He actually.
Clap hands for me.
No. Oh,
So
Yes, I
wait,
won.
just to announce.
So, I mean,
Oh,
she won
as usual.
by 1
Flip.
point.
At 1 point.
Yeah.
Yes,
I was so
doesn't
close.
matter the
I-
I was so close.
No,
I
you
think-
cannot.
This is the closest you've gotten to her. So keep
And
it up.
literally every
Keep it
time
up.
I was
Let's
getting
clap him for it.
Keep up the effort. Clap up for Jesus.
Clap up for Jesus.
Oh, Jesus. And every time I was getting it wrong, I was closer than you. That's all that matters.
Asamba sambe. Lo 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 lo.
Sure.
Ish.
Yeah. Anyway.
So our brother Elon Musk decided to to drop new equipment.
Yeah.
So there are new inventions like robots. You know, he made so many robots.
Are they already like in use? I've like seen so many tweets and people making like memes about it, but like has anyone actually bought one?
No, I think they were just showcasing what they are
Yeah.
actually gonna do, and like they, one thing they that shocked me is like a pregnancy robot. that you can actually put like a sperm and then
I'll be
ovum and then
so down for
fertilize.
that.
Why?
Because I don't want to like be pregnant for 9 months and then push the baby out for like hours and hours of pain and
But don't you feel like it contributes like to the bond that you have with the child, like knowing that you actually pushed the child out of your body?
Of course, right? But like I know I've heard of like people who get pregnant through surrogacy, like where you use like another woman, like put your egg and your husband.
That's exactly what's happening, but with the robot.
But with the robot. And like I think the moment you take your child as soon as it's born and you are the one who's nurturing it, you're the one who's feeding it. I think it's enough. Surely it should be enough, because I don't think a baby like really takes into account you pushing it out of. I don't think it like feels that part of the equation. I think it's more about the part of where you nurture it from when it's like born and like as a kid, like you taking care of it, like you feeding it and all of that. Personally, that's what I think. I'm not sure, like I think only like people who've given birth and like taking care of their kids are the ones who could give us like significance.
Listen to me, yeah? I'm against AI and robots, like AI in general, because
you
I have this
take over.
Exactly. I feel like it will just like wake up one day and start doing its thing.
Listen, I believe you like a little bit.
As a software engineer, what do you think?
Listen, I don't know, but it's no, because logically, right? AI can't have emotions, like from how we like.
But you always told me that AI learns, right?
Yeah, as a programmer, right? I'm the one who like I give it information.
Yeah.
And it learns from the from all the big data it has. It learns about how it can like solve the next problem, right? So whereas emotions, I don't think you can really teach even a human being. I don't think you can teach it how to feel. I can't teach you how to be sad. I can't teach you how to be angry. Only you can understand what anger means to you, what sadness means to you. So to like do it to a robot, right? Me personally as a programmer, I don't know how it is quite literally impossible. So that's why I don't think like AI could like take over. But say
those things will kill her.
But say somehow
take over.
Say somehow it manages to do that. Listen, whenever I use AI, I say hi, how are you first before I ask it a question, because just in case if it ever takes over us, I think it will like take care of me, because I've always been nice
I've
to it.
seen so many movies in support of my assertion.
I don't think AI can actually become sentient, but like that's open for debate.
For sure.
I mean, AI doesn't have to be emotional in order to turn on us. Do you understand? Because it can use the information and data provided by us.
But like, why would we provide information that could turn them against? Like, give me an example.
For example, carbon footprint. Do you understand? Everyone knows that carbon footprint is detriment to our health. For example,
so
like wars, racism, and all this is on the internet. Do you understand? And the AI now that we are using, it has access to those information, and it can actually derive a solution.
No, but my thing is right now AI knows what's good and bad is based off of the data we feed it, right? What determines if it takes action against us as human beings is like there has to be a certain like emotion that tells you, you know what, this is wrong, so I have to do this and that. Because we will never give it the information that, you know what, let's say global warming is bad, so stop anyone who does anything that, like, global warming. We are the ones who would have to tell it that. And as programmers, we won't do that. All we do is, like, feed the data. It needs, like, some certain of conscience, like, something,
doesn't need that.
something that triggers the logic to take action. Because I think logic.
I understand where you're coming from. I like everything that AI does is based on programming
and logic.
and AI already
emotions.
has access. Okay,
Just
hear me
logic.
out. Hear me out. AI already has access to everything that is on the internet, every single detail. For example, the AIs that now are used in warfare, the ones that are put into drones, you understand, they would be programmed in such a way that they know that those specific targets are threats, and whenever you encounter such a thing, eliminate it. For example, if you ask AI what should be the solution to carbon footprint, it would give you that and the necessary things that we need to do in order to clear our the earth from carbon footprint. So it will give you all the solutions step by step. Do you understand? But now, making robots that have AI integrated into it and then telling this thing that, okay, this is our problem, we want you to do whatever it is you are capable of in order to eliminate that threat. The AI will eventually know that human beings are the threat because we are the ones that create this.
No, but you understand
environment.
that, right? Like machine learning, right? Is basically how AI learns or whatever. But it's programming, right? As a programmer, I decide what and what it cannot do based off of what it learns. If it goes another way, that's like different from how I programmed it in particular. It means it has gained a consciousness of where it can do something that's aside from the program I wrote. Because that's how robots and AI work. At the end of the day, it comes down to programming. As much as it like learns, like machine learning are algorithms that people program. Yeah, it's like not out of the blue. Like AI didn't just come about and it just gets data and it just learns. So I can literally tell you that, like, if you see something that says human beings are bad, let's say if you see that human beings are causing global warming, I can literally program it and say, if you see that human beings are doing something that's causing global warming, don't do any harm. That's how the robot will work. The only way the robot will do the only way the robot will do anything else is if it gains its own mind. And it's a program, it's not a human being. It doesn't have a conscience. It doesn't think. It does what I tell it to do because it's a program.
I'm not disagreeing with you. I just wanted to say, I feel like I'm left out. Like we are dealing with what's your degree?
I'm a computer engineer.
Computer engineer. Damn, I said software. We have a mechanical engineer and a software engineer, computer engineer, and another software engineer. I'm feeling left out, guys. Let's talk something medical or something.
You want to say something?
What do you want to say?
Can I say this before we finish this segment? Before we proceed, right now, Elon Musk is the biggest internet. Anything that's AI based is internet. Right now, Elon Musk is the biggest contract with Qatar. What does that mean? If you search anything on your internet connection, AI picks whatever that you're searching, and then it connects that thing with the development. What is the development? That's the program. When she was talking about program, it means if anything bad is to happen, someone has to switch it on. Someone has to alternate.
Yes, that's my thing. It's a human being that controls it at the end of the day.
It's a good thing that we have control over it. But there was an experiment that happened like a few years ago. Do you understand? So it is two different AI chatbots or whatever artificial intelligence thing, and they gave them different options and then a product in the middle for these two chatbots to negotiate, you understand, and to arrive at the conclusion where both of the AI would work out. Do you understand? So they started running numbers, they started negotiating on that thing, do you understand? And then it gets to a point where the AI created its own language in order to communicate to the other AI on how to go about these negotiations. And the scientists, they couldn't understand what is happening between these two.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, it comes down to the fact that you, Mr. Oga, you created an AI that thinks like you because you are the one who wrote the program. If Ngwizi decides to create an AI, you create a program of his own. So like your two AIs will like think differently because you guys write different programs. But at the end of the day, when it comes down to it, you can control how your AI thinks because you are the one who programs it. Like it's not like something out of this world. AI is not, they are not aliens or it's words that you type down, guys. Like it's literally, you program it to think the way you think. Exactly. So at the end of the day, people think differently. So AI can also think differently based off of who programmed the AI. And based off of and the only way if you program an AI and it ends up thinking differently from how you programmed it, I can't imagine. It's impossible. Maybe I can't even like comprehend how that would happen because you are the one who like programmed it. Like it's code. Yeah, it's not an alien. It's a code that can be changed.
We have control over it.
Yeah, because literally, if I see my AI thinking like left and I said it should do right, it means I'm the one who made the mistake. The one who's programming it, I'm the one who made the mistake. And I can fix it. And it will actually change the way it thinks. Because I'm the one who's controlling how it thinks. AI doesn't have a mind of its own. It can learn, right? But I'm not the one who has a mind of its own.
I understand. Ultimately, we have control over this stuff. Do you understand? But I don't think just saying that you cannot fathom something makes it impossible.
Yeah, of course.
From like 100 years back, if you tell these people that in just 100 years, people would be able to call someone people will be able to communicate from different continents. It's unfathomable. Yeah. So this thing is up for discussion, and ultimately we still have control over it. Yeah. But I think we should also still acknowledge the risk that comes with it. And
I believe there is some sort of a risk that's I am. Yeah. This time, okay, are you done? Yeah. Okay. So this time we have some good news. Every time we reach this segment, we always have bad news and sad news. But this time, we have good news. Mr. Oga, please tell people about what's going on. What did Iran do? What did Israel do? Tell us.
That's it was a good news. Okay. Honestly speaking. So if you guys remember, last episode we spoke about our anticipation for Israel retaliation on Iran, and I just want to remind you briefly the reason that led to this situation from the first place. So the reason why Iran actually attacked Israel from the first place is because Israel unprovoked attacked Iran's embassy in Damascus in Syria. Do you understand? And you know that each embassy that belongs to a particular country is a sovereign land for that country. So, and again, a lot of people that died inside the consulate. So Iran said that they would have to retaliate because you attacked our own people on their own land. Yeah. And then, okay, so the first attack happened in April 1st by Israelis, and then the second attack happened in 14 April 2023 by Iran, and they sent a swarm of drones into Israel. And then behind those drones, they send a few hypersonic missiles in order to attack a specific target in Israel.
Yeah.
And the reason why Iran use cheap drones on Israel is because the Iron Dome is quite sophisticated when it comes to defending a place from certain threats. Do you understand? From missiles. So they send us swarm of drones that cost close to nothing. And then when the Iron Dome was busy intercepting those drones and those slow missiles, Iran launched some hypersonic missiles, and they are the fastest missiles ever made in the history of Earth. And then those missiles attack a specific military target and they achieve their objective. And mind you, that first attack, Iran preemptively told Israel that we are going to attack you on so day, at so time. So tell your Western friends to bring reinforcements in order to shoot down our
So
own
Iran is
missiles.
actually strong,
They're
right?
very strong, but still
Yeah.
they managed to get some rockets into Israel. And then Israel was saying that they are going to retaliate, blah blah blah. So after that attack on Israel by Iran, Israel decided to retaliate in a different form. So there's this guy called Hassan Nasrallah. He is the supreme leader of the Houthis.
Is he the one who died?
Yeah, he's the one who died. Do you understand? So let's not get into him. So they killed him on Iranian soil when he went to Iran for the inauguration of their new democratic president. During his time, and then they killed him there. And then they killed him. Okay, I think I'm mistaken. That was not the one that he was killed.
Okay.
He was actually killed on Iran, but not during the inauguration.
I'm waiting for the juicy part.
Okay, I just want to give you a little bit context. So,
Okay.
when they did that, when they killed that person, then Iran said they were going to retaliate, and then they retaliate massively on Israel. They hit a lot of military bases and destroying a lot of ammunition and F-35 fighter jets,
Yeah.
which are the 5th generation fighter jets. And then Israel has been talking about how they were going to retaliate on Iran,
Exactly.
saying it's going to be a
We are there,
massive
we are there,
retaliation. They are going to devastate Iran. They are going to destroy Iran, and Iran would regret that.
Yes.
They've been saying that for more than 2 weeks.
Yes.
And everyone was anticipating a knockout blow by the Israelis, because Israel has this notion of escalation dominance. When you touch them, they are going to retaliate massively. So people are scared to touch Israel.
Then what did they do?
And then they scrap up their fighter jets, they assemble their rockets and their missiles, and they shoot into Iran.
And then what happened?
Iran was
Iran-
like, no,
Nah. We're not
Iran managed to take down
immediately.
all those projectiles. That
All
was
of
there.
them.
All of them.
Immediately, no.
No,
Immediately.
we're not doing that.
No.
But all
Everything
of them
was shut
crazy.
down.
Not
Everything.
one.
No, it was
entered.
immediately, no.
Damn, that was crazy. That was crazy. Damn. So they saw everything on their radars. All the missiles appeared.
A lot of people were shocked actually, because
That's crazy. And this
not
like,
everyone think that Iran has that kind of power.
exactly. So they proved that they actually
They
can do
proved.
anything.
And they create a deterrence. Now
Nah, that's
Israel
crazy.
knows who the boss is in the Middle East.
They are not going to attempt anything. If they do, they will really plan about
not
it.
on a scale that would actually be provoke Iran to retaliate on them. They might try to do something briefly, but Iran really showed them who the boss is. Yeah.
Damn.
So
Shut up.
I think that's good. Like someone had to show them that, like,
Yeah, that
no,
way,
at the end of the day, they are not the
they are not the-
gods of this world.
Exactly.
Like someone can actually
Put
stop them.
put
if they
an end
wanted
to everything.
and lately Israel have been losing against a lot of militias, because like after the leveling on Gaza, they decided to they decided to send their own troops into Gaza. Israeli troops have been killed.
So they are on the losing
They've
side.
been killed in Gaza by Hamas. And then there's another invasion of Israel into northern Lebanon. And then these Nasrallah's guys, I forgot the name of the group, they've also been killing Israelis, and now they've even decided to retreat from Lebanon. They've decided to hold the invasion for now because they've been taking a lot of losses.
What do we say all the time? We are against people dying.
People shouldn't die. It's not fair.
You see? It's not really good. Anyway, guys, we have reached to the end of our episode. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for everything that you are doing, like commenting and liking, and we hope that we get more subscribers, more comments,
Please
and more likes.
subscribe. Please subscribe.
We post reels on Instagram
Okay,
and
so by the way,
don't
the name of those guys are Hezbollah. The ones in Lebanon. Just for the context, I'm sorry guys.
This guy was in
Came up now.
politics, bro. It's crazy. Do you have anything to say before we stop?
Please subscribe. We're just
Tell a friend, to tell a friend, to tell a friend, to tell a friend that there is a big
like we literally see you people
Podcast.
watching, and then there are people more people watching than people who
than the
subscribe.
subscribers and the likes. Come on, guys.
It's not that deep. Just press subscribe,
It's
Support
done.
a friend.
Bro.
guys. Please. But those who have subscribed, who like, watch, thank you.
Anyway, we are doing the Lord's work.
Yeah, regardless of who subscribes, it would.
We're out. Kuba, that's Pamela.